We ask Thee to enlighten our minds so we can discern and execute the best for the PNP organization. Grant us wisdom and strength to do all our tasks in making our organization become more credible and most trusted by the public. May we always have the heart to put duty first in every work that we must do. And may we not disgrace the uniform, but bring pride to the badge we wear. All for your glory and honor. Amen.
Welcome to the prayer for police and law enforcement officers.
Good evening, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and to our dearest viewers. Broadcasting live from the Philippine National Police Academy, this is the PNPA Online Information Drive. I am Cadet Second Class Helena Hart Dalbo, a member of PNPA Multimedia Club from Syndicine Class of 2027, and I will be your host for today. For our information drive, we will be talking about the brief historical background of PNPA and the cadet admission process, qualifications and benefits of being a PNPA cadet, the Cadet Corps and the phases of cadetship, and our online application requirements and tips in taking the PNPA camp. So with us today is our first class cadets to help us know and understand more about the cadet admission process. Start with our Regimental Commander, Cadet First Class Lino, our Regimental Cadet Affairs Development Officer, Cadet First Class Balaguer, our Cadet in charge of the Multimedia Club, Cadet First Class Del Castillo, and our Speakers Board, Cadet First Class Reville.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Cadet First Captain Kyle Andre B. Dino from Dasmariñas City, Cavite, the Regimental Commander.
Good evening, everyone. I am Cadet Captain Maria Jean Adan Balaguer from Region 4, San Juan, Batangas, the Regimental Cadet Affairs Relation and Development Officer.
I'm Cadet First Class Redor John Philip Alexis Redor. I'm from Region 7 Bohol, the member of the Speakers Board. Cadet First Captain Kyle Andre B. Dino, Commander of the Cadet Corps, Philippine National Police. Now, we'll now take a look on the origin and the history of the country's, one of the country's prestigious public safety institution, which is the Philippine National Police Academy. The Philippine National Police Academy is known for producing leaders who serve with honor and integrity. When we talk about the history of the Philippine National Police Academy, we will talk about three different periods. First is the period where the Integrated National Police Academy took charge of the supervision of the academy. The PNP was established on August 26, 1977 by the virtue of Presidential Decree number 1184, also known as the Integrated National Police Personnel Professionalization Law. It is created because of the need of a standardized and professionalized education and training program for the future public safety officers of our country. During that time, way back then, the academy was supervised by the Integrated National Police under by the Philippine Constabulary. In 1991, the Philippine Public Safety College period, with the passage of the Republic Act 6975, the Department of Interior and Local Government was reorganized, wherein the PNPA was undergo the supervision of the Philippine Public Safety College. During that time, we have a transition of educational program wherein the PNPA was more on open up on a community-based policing, human rights, and ethical principle type of educational training. Lastly, the period wherein the PNPA took charge of the supervision of the Philippine National Police Academy. The supervision of the Philippine National Police Academy in lines with the proper training that the cadets need on becoming future public safety officers. In conclusion, the PNPA experienced a lot of different kinds of leadership and educational philosophies, and I believe that it leads on what we are now. And that's for the brief history of the Philippine National Police Academy.
Thank you for that, Cadet First Class Kyle Andrew B. Dino. Now we will have a walkthrough of the qualifications and benefits of being a PNPA cadet to be discussed by Cadet First Class Maria Jean A. Balaguer, the Regimental Community Affairs Development Officer.
Okay, so once again, good evening to all of our online viewers. To introduce myself again, I am Cadet Captain Maria Jean Adan Balaguer, the Cadet Affairs Development Officer. Now, I'd like to thank our regimental commander for giving our online viewers a glance from the background of our prestigious academy, the Philippine National Police Academy. Now, for this evening, I am here to share with you the qualifications and also what is the benefits of becoming a PNPA cadet. Let's go ahead and talk about first being a natural-born Filipino citizen. That is the first qualification. And then next is you must be 18 to 22 years old, which means your birth date, it must fall between May 2, 2003 and May 1, 2008. At the time of admission, which is May 1, 2026. Of course, male or female, and must be single with no parental obligation. Now, talking about the educational attainment, at least senior high school graduate upon admission on May 1, 2026. Regarding to the height of our applicants, for our male, at least 5 feet and 2 inches or 157 and 48 centimeters. For our female applicants, your height must be at least 5 feet or 152 and 40 centimeters for females. Okay, and the next, gender and age or our BMI. Our applicants must be also physically and mentally fit to undergo the Cadetship Program. And then, character, criminal, administrative, or civil, and without a pending complaint and or case before any tribunal or whatever. You must not be a former cadet of the Philippine National Police Academy or other similar institutions. And lastly, you have never been released from any private employment or government position for a cause. Talking about the requirements of our applicants, this will be further discussed by my classmate, Cadet First Class Del Castillo.
For the online application requirements, we have first, your PSA birth certificate. Next is your passport-sized or 2x2 picture with name tag. Next is a filled-out copy of the PNPA BMI form. You can visit any licensed, private, or government physician to determine your body mass index. You can download our PNPA BMI form with the link provided in our official website. Next is you need to have a Google Authenticator set up for secure online access. Last, with the updates, the notifications, and with the status of your online application process.
Thank you for that, Cadet First Class Balaguer and Cadet First Class Del Castillo. Now let us discover more about the Cadet Corps and the phases of cadetship, brought to us by our speakers board, Cadet First Class John Philip Alexis Regidor.
So once again, good evening to all our viewers. So I am Cadet First Class Redor, and I'm going to share to you a brief overview of being a cadet inside the Cadet Corps Philippine National Police. So first of all, the Cadet Corps of the Philippine National Police Academy is a disciplined and structured student body composed of young individuals undergoing rigorous training to become future officers of the Philippine National Police. The cadets are enrolled in a 4-year government-funded program that grants them a Bachelor of Science in Public Safety. Throughout their stay at the PNPA, cadets receive academic education, physical training, and leadership development, preparing them for roles in public safety and law enforcement. So what composes the Cadet Corps Philippine National Police? So the Cadet Corps Philippine National Police are composed of cadet officers, which are the senior members of the Cadet Corps, usually the first class cadets, who are given leadership positions and responsibilities in managing the daily affairs, discipline, and training of the Corps. They serve as role models and acts as bridge between the Cadet Corps and the tactical officers. These leadership roles are partnered to lead chain of command, relate a real life responsibilities. These are composed of our regimental commander and staff, headed by our regimental commander, Cadet First Captain Kyle Andre Bibatdino, battalion commanders and staff, company commanders and staff, including the platoon leaders. In addition, the Cadet Corps is also composed of 8 distinct companies, which are the Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, and Hawk Company. So, what are the Cadet Corps activities? So, there are 2 distinct programs which are under the Tactics Group and the Academics Group. So, for the Tactics Group program, it is to develop discipline, physical endurance, tactical proficiency, and leadership skills essential for future public safety officers. Activities such as parade drills and reviews, field drills, and marksmanship training are designed to instill precision, teamwork, and readiness in responding to real-life scenarios. Physical fitness